All right, let's see. I kind of feel bad that I have to finish this, even though it's been at least 110 hours. Wait, where's mine? Oh, there it is. Now, what do I need to take? I'll take that. Grants a blessing, making. Alright, not that. Mm, 25 seconds. No, I'll take this. Don't really need that. Choice decrease stamina usage when drawing a bow. That sounds reasonable. I'll take the kelp. Oh, I'll take this. What is the jumpy one? Probably I'll need this. Wait, I think that one 33 for 54 seconds. I'll take that. I'll take that. Physical damage of your summons by 30. That sounds good. But I think I'm already too overpowered. I'll take this. Seaweed. What's even the point? Increase armor by 1 for 60 seconds. Next sneaking will hit instantly. That can be good. Fine wine. Is this permanent? Now let me check my foods. Come on, there we go. $120, $162. We must prepare for the worst. Alright, 75%. Now let's see what we got in here.
It gladdens school to see you here, for it means we draw ever closer to Sonder. Behold the dreaming, our true home. Walker in the weirdness. As I greeted you in the waking world, so do I welcome you once more. The world that withers is no home to us. It is a fleeting mirage where nothing holds, nothing remains. There all crumbles, without meaning, without end. But the dreaming is eternal, and it has a purpose. The deepest of all layers, Sonder. When your arrival ended the vigil, the dreaming began. The final phase of our dreaming is Sonder. Sonder is the moments when we shall become one with Mother's dream, forever entwined. Sonder is also a place deep within the lowest layers of the dreaming. There at last we will be safe, far from the world ensnared by the weirdness. Ingvi believes you may unravel the burdens that weigh upon some of the Thoid. Without freeing them from these burdens, they cannot enter Mother's chamber, where each of us must drift into ever deeper dreaming, until at last we reach Sonder.
I've been wondering how they can attend the mood if they want the eternal sleep.
Ingvi's burden is to guard the village of Thoid, to safeguard Mother, and to ensure that all members of the Thoid tribe journey towards Sonder. She awaits the right sign. When it comes, only then will she choose her fate. Life, unfulfilled duties, feelings that tether the soul, keeping it from sinking into the dreaming's embrace. Each of us carries burdens. Once, we of Thoid would end our vigil and return to wakefulness, striving to cast off these burdens through life itself. But your arrival ended the vigil. It began the dreaming, and Thoid may no longer wake, not unless such is Mother's will.
I must help them dudes, right? Oh, that's a lot of burdens. Right, which one is first?
You, don't just stand there. Help me find Vilken. I know that filthy swine is hiding somewhere around here. We have to find him.
Great. I don't even know who you are.
They call me Alfheld. I have sworn to watch over Sinja while she dreams Mother's dream. Now you know who I am, so help me find Vilken.
Right. Where is Vilken?
A filthy beast. A mongrel who tried to put his hands where they didn't belong.
On your ass?
Oh, how I wish I had cut them off when I had the chance. But he fled. And now he's entered the vigil, and I will not let him go any further. If he dares try to harm her again, I swore to protect her. But I failed.
Oh, you
I
poor.
chased Vilken from her bedside, then from the tribe. But he still managed to worm his way into the vigil. I need to find him. As long as he's out there, Sinja will never be safe. And I will never be able to join her in Sonder.
That reminds me of Stalingrad for whatever reason, but they're totally different.
Because I saw him. I tried to give chase, but he's surprisingly good at slipping away in this place. He cannot be allowed into Sonder. There is no place for the likes of him among the dreaming. His very presence would be like poison. Good. I'll wait for you here. Bring me his head so I can finally dream in peace.
Wait, how big is this place? I cannot access the map. Oh, wonderful. Oh yeah, it's basically...
Behold, Walker. This is one of Mother's earthly faces. She watches over us now in the dreaming, as she once did in the waking world. I believe Mather watches your path with great intent, as do I.
Was the statue talking to me? Or rather, was that statue talking to me? Oh, big portal. I cannot enter big portal. Big door, I mean. That's already gave me coin and you're a ghost. I mean, they're kinda all ghosts in here. Some form of ethereal beings.
Have you found him? Have you killed him?
Oh, yes, I killed him.
Oh, thank Mother. Senya is finally safe, and now I can see her again. Thank you. Wait, who are you exactly? You look like an outsider, yet you entered the dreaming.
The Walker in the Weirdness. That sounds kind of cool.
Walker in the weirdness. You? Oh, thank Mother. That means the vigil will soon end, and we will all be together. And I will see Senya again.
I will, yeah.
I do. I swore to watch over her in her sleep, and it has been an honor, but I miss her presence. I miss the sound of her voice. She's so still when she dreams. I wish she would smile again. Have a good sleep, I guess. Thank you, Walker in the weirdness. Now that wretch is finally gone, I surely will.
Yeah, that was rather easy prey. Right. Which one it is? The sleep that never comes. Oh wait, I see there's somebody there. Oh, I talked with this guy, right? Yes, cold.
It is you.
Oh yeah, what was yours?
To await the coming of the Walker in the Weirdness, and to welcome them among us. Your arrival has lifted my burden. I have entered the dreaming. Skuld shall be your guide, Walker, should you ever have need of one. Yes, Skuld knows him. Therov was once a valued Thoid, but he chose another path. By his own will, he abandoned the tribe. He is no longer one of us. He shall not see Mother's chamber, nor journey towards Sonder. He entrusted himself to the mission of Gonvaldir's son, the one now called One-Eye. It was his right to choose. The dreaming is not for all.
I seem rather peaceful. You all on drugs?
Yes, and no. Surely anyone may try. Yet entry into the dreaming is not always gentle, especially for those who are unwelcome. For you, a place has been foreseen among us, though you are not of Thoid. Let the dreams...
Oh, how do I go up there? Oh, from here. Oh, yeah, the layout is slightly different in here. Oh, rune.
Walker in the weirdness. You're here. Finally. You have to listen to me. I need to speak with Yngvi. But ever since the dream began, I can't leave this place. She must hear this before it's too late. That's exactly the problem. Sonder is a trap. No one can go there. Especially not Yngvi. Please, I'm begging you. You have to help us. The Giant Mother. the one we believe to be Mather, wants us to become her children, to surrender ourselves to her care. But why did we ever assume she was Mather?
Oh yeah.
Our mother goddess was a warrior. She gave us the strength to stand against adversity, to unite against those who seek to destroy the Dalriada. And what is this dream, if not turning our backs on our kin? On the other tribes who still fight? Are we to crawl under Mother's skirts while the world burns? Sunder is an escape, and now I see it clearer than ever. If we flee into Sunder instead of standing and fighting, we are no longer Dalriada. There is no honor in this. We are on the verge of losing everything. Our identity as Toid, our very souls.
So you want me to relay your message?
I don't know if it'll be enough, but you have to try.
Yeah, that
Tell
sounds
Ingve
reasonable.
that Rune reminds her of the duty of every Dalriada. We stand and fight. We dunny run. The giant mother is not Mather. She's nothing but a weak, selfish wretch who would see the Tuig destroyed.
If I refuse, you won't enter Sunder anyway.
I know my plea must sound desperate. If you grant my request, I'll enter Sunder. I'll be thrown into it whether I want it or no. But if that is the only way to save the tribe, then I will do it. I will sacrifice myself for them.
Okay, so it's getting a bit harder, right? Doubts is a lonely place. Rune wishes for Ingve to let's consider his opinion about dreaming. Yeah, Miss Go there. It's good that I saved. I knew it wouldn't be an easy one.
Walker in the weirdness. You return. Welcome.
No, welcome.
I've heard the voice, but I cannot answer its call. The members of the Thoid tribe are preparing to fall into sleep. Ah, Runa. I suppose that means you simply must tell me whatever it is, just because it is his wish. He has told you, I hope, how much he longed to become chieftain. He tried everything to be chosen. One of those attempts nearly cost me my life. But among the Thoid, ambition is one of the gravest sins. That is why I was chosen as chieftain. I was the only one who did not seek it. I was chosen, as is the way of the Thoid. I couldn't refuse. It was the will of the tribe. As for Runa, he would have thrived as an Ulfrite. I have no idea how he managed to pass our trials. Whatever he's asked of you, know this. Runa has his own reasons for stirring up trouble. So tell me, what is it this time?
How can you rule without ambition? That's a shitty way to rule. You need to lift the people's spirits up.
Does he now? And he's only just come to this realization. Now that he's in there, and I'm stuck here. Let me guess. He wants to switch places. To take the chieftain's seat while there's still a tribe left to lead. An escape? That is what I feared. I never would have thought Runa and I could be of the same mind. You're voicing my own concerns. Thoid, the forefather of our tribe, was a warrior. We have never forgotten his teachings. And Mother? Who knows? Maybe we've given too much meaning to something that, in the end, is just another creature. Immortal and mystical she may be, but she still has her own goals and desires. The difference between us is that I face my challenges, while Runa flees from his at all costs. Taking him at his word would be naive, but I cannot ignore what he says. I bear a great responsibility. On the one hand, there is the myth the Thoid have followed for centuries. On the other, my own doubts, and the opinion of a man who's known to work against me. Tell me, Walker in the Weirdness, you do not share our burdens. What would you do in my place? I will. You have my word. You, Walker in the Weirdness, see things in a way the Thoid cannot. We've always placed our trust in intuition. And if mine tells me there may be truth in Runa's words, perhaps I should heed by it. Thank you for your involvement. My duty as chieftain is to hear the voices of my entire tribe, even those who are not respected, like Runa. You may leave me to my thoughts now.
Right. I knew it won't be an easy one. Who knows what kind of decisions there are left? Or consequences. But them running to an imaginary world wouldn't be the greatest idea. I mean, those are basically a bunch of drug addicts.
Ingve has proven herself a worthy chieftain. She heard my plea.
Still got 3 left, alright. Not 2 left. Only 2? So there were more. What's your burden, mate?
You are the walker in the weirdness. You walk where few dare. I don't feel worthy of asking for your help. I need help. Not for myself, but for those I have failed. My mate Sidara, my friend Bodil, and I went to the Giant's Barrow. We sought knowledge, a sign that we still walked toward Mother's dream. But what we found instead was ruin. Bodil, our companion, did not return. And Sidara, the White's touch took hold of her. She's no longer herself, not truly. Find Bodil. End his suffering. And Sidara, she still sleeps, but her soul cannot rest. They must be freed from this curse. Then, at last, we will have peace. We will join Mother in her sleep. Bodil's earthly vessel might still be in the White's lair. As for Sidara, she sleeps in our hut, beside me. I feel her. So close yet so distant. Please, bring back my loved ones. Free their souls. Then, maybe we can find ourselves again. Join the Mother.
Oh wait, so I have to go to the other side. Oh, okay. Yarn's War. Actually, I'm curious where this goes. Oh yeah, it goes nowhere. Oh, agility 69. Got the right number. I have to kill Star before she turns into a wish remains inherent to his home. Alright, oh there. Okay. So that key I needed. Oh, she looks possessed.
The Thrum. Thrum.
Do I literally have to kill her? I have to kill Sidar before she turns into a wish remains around.
My beloved. Thrum. Thrum.
She talks like both a drug addict and a drunk addict. Right. Oh, I saw something valuable somewhere. Oh, blueberry. I'll take that. Oh, reinforced chests. I'll take that too. Dude, Mystic Gauntlet. Each consecutive increase. Wait, what? Increase what? Oh, mana regeneration. Yeah, not for me. Do you want to die?
Thrum.
Yeah, you want to die. Bye. B-side boots. Yeah, I'll take your bread. Bread is good. Oh, there. I have to go there. Wait, haven't I been here? I don't think I've been here. Giant's Barrow. Oh yeah, I haven't been here. I'll take the wine, I'll take the ale, the... Sup, buddy? Right. Now we go down. Ooh. Yeah, now I give away is called Giant Barrow. That's big fingers. Big high five, mate. High five. Where's the water? Headshot. Shit shot. Oh, treasure. %60%. Fucking hell. That's a good one if you want to be an archer. Are you tripping? Fucking hell. You're doing the Harlem Shake? The fuck? How do you even see without an eye? Wait, where the fuck I need to go? Oh, around there, right. Maybe there's some treasure in here. Bloody hell, there are giants everywhere. Oh, is that what he means by wig? What the fuck? Which class? Do not mourn or deed are dead, just setting children within us. Damn, that's a strange creature. I actually wanted to see a giant who's still alive. Oh, great health potion. Oh, yeah, the hand. Where did I come from again? Oh, yeah, I did come from here. Oh, I knew there was something in there. Another frozen sword. Well, maybe I don't think I had attacks heavy chill enemies. Thought I could chop your fingers. Wee. It's good that the quests are close to each other so it doesn't require that much work in case I fuck it up and I had to reload.
I felt it. The weight, it is lifted. Their souls are free, and now there is only one more task to be done.
Kill you?
You must send me to her. Wherever Sidara may be, I will follow. And I know we will be closer to Mother then. More than I have ever been. But listen, my body still clings to this world. The flesh resists what the soul has already accepted. When the moment comes, I may fight. Not because I wish to, but because I am still bound to this place. Still outside Sonder. Do not hesitate. Strike true. And when I am gone, let the wind carry my name to Mother. And yet, there is no other way. If you will not raise your blade, then I must raise mine. Not out of hate, not out of fear, but so you do not have to make the choice yourself. Forgive me.
Oh well, if that's what you wanted, right. You look like a smart person. Sure, why do you want to get into the dream?
Oh, you're here. Munvarth knew you'd come, even before we headed to the Mother's Chamber.
You tell like a dwarf.
They call me Jarnsfer, because that's my name, Jarnsfer. So that's why they call me that. Makes sense, doesn't it?
You're not smart.
To the Mother's Chamber, where we'll dream forever. Munvarth says great black ships that devour the sky will take us there. But I don't know if that's true. He makes things up sometimes. Like that time he told me he brought me a giant's tooth. Turned out to just be a regular old walnut shell. He's my friend. My raven friend. I mean, he's a raven. Feathers, wings, a beak, all the raven things. And he's the reason I'm worried. Well, not really him, actually. It's my stupid head. Always forgetting things.
Oh, so you're not that smart.
Before I entered the Mother's dream, I told myself, Jarnsver, remember to let Munvarth out. And, of course, I forgot. Damned useless head. I'd rip it off my shoulders and toss it into the abyss if I could.
What were you supposed to...
His cage. And the cage is back at my house. But not here. On the other side. You know, in the waking world. Because we're in a dream right now, right? Sometimes I mix it up and forget where I even am. It's this stupid head of mine, I swear. If Munvar stays in that cage, he'll starve to death. I left him food, but not enough to last a lifetime. Well, I mean, it'll last a lifetime. Just a short one. You don't have to rub it in. I already feel bad enough. Not only did I leave him, but as long as I carry this worry, I can't go deeper into the dream. Yeah, he talks to me a lot, and sometimes he says things that make me really wonder how he even knows them. When I asked him, he just said it's a raven secret. But funny thing, he only talks when it's just the two of us. If anyone else is around, he clams up like a corpse. You know, that could actually be it. I mean, I never thought of myself as a mystic. I always figured I was just spouting nonsense. But maybe I'm actually speaking in mysticism.
Maybe you're just stupid.
Oh, that would explain why I forget everything. My head is filled with mystical secrets beyond mortal comprehension, and there's no room left for mundane things. You will. I do it myself, but I can't go back anymore. For Toids, dreams are a one-way journey. Both Munvarth and I would be forever grateful. Here, this is the key to his cage. It works like any key. Just stick it in the lock and turn it. I hope I can travel back to the waking world. And please, make sure to apologize to Munvarth for me.
I'm really curious about that raven. A raven that can talk. Or maybe he's just imagining that he talks to him. I mean, weed is one hell of a drug. Oh. That's it.
Hello, it is you.
It is me.
Did you manage to free him from the cage? Thank you. I hope he finds a new home, or at least some other ravens to keep him company. And I can already feel my burden lifting. Now I can join Mother and Senya in their chamber.
Oh, there is the whatever. Fuck. Wait, where the fuck do I need to go here? Brother in arms.
You have come, walker in the weirdness. Jarnsfor, Rune, Alfhild, Trim. You do not yet grasp the weight you have lifted from their shoulders. No matter how great or small their burden, it still bound them, kept them from journeying towards the deepest layer of the dreaming. But now they may step into Mother's chamber, and you shall be granted this privilege as well. After all, this is why you are here, is it not?
No, not really. I'm supposed to bring you all together to the mood.
You shall see my sister, Senja, and Mother, whose dreams we have shared, and in whose dreams we long to become one. Do not fear. No harm will come to you in the dreaming. I know that you are expected, Walker. Yes, that is why you will enter Mother's chamber, Walker. No matter the outcome, you have the gratitude of all Thoid. Were it not for you, we could not have embraced the dreaming.
I feel like this
We
will
could
be
not
the
have stood
hardest quest to
before Mother's
choose.
chamber. Indeed, the time has come.
Time to enter them. Shouldn't I talk with that chieftain or whatever? Oh well. Big door, must enter. Oh, wait, that's a giant? Oh, he's moving. Oh yeah, it is moving.
I have watched your journey, Walker in the Weirdness. I saw how you helped the lost Thoid children face their burdens, the weight that kept them from entering this chamber. For that, you have my gratitude. But I know you have your own purpose. Now tell me what it is.
Yeah, I'd rather have questions on my
I
own.
welcomed you as my guest, so I will grant you this privilege. Ask then, Walker in the Weirdness.
Are you a woman? Oh yeah, you're a woman. You have... Alright. Tell me about why do you remain asleep?
In your tongue, you might call me Mornrose. I was known as the Giant of Bloom and Ash. I stood beside my brothers and sisters as they entered this world. And I stood beside them when they faded into eternity, guiding them on their final journey.
My arrival...
You humans cling so desperately to the waking world. Your dreams are fleeting, You dream, then wake, and in doing so, you destroy what you have dreamt. The Thoid follow a path to end that destruction. To stop waking. The vigil was the first step. Those brief visits prepared them for a reality beyond the waking world. Nobody should fall asleep, weighed down by earthly concerns. They only bring fear and nightmares. And there are enough of those in the waking world. They have no place in the dreaming.
Well, if they're gonna sleep for eternity, can you even call it living?
Because I dreamt of our meeting, Walker in the Weirdness. I could not wait. You bring change. And in the waking world, change is the greatest force of all. The human child, Senya, the keeper of my dreams, delivered the message to the Thoid. With your arrival, the dreaming would begin, and their final burdens would be cast away. If you have asked the Thoid, then you have already heard the truth. I have not deceived them, nor have they deceived you. Sonder is both a place and a state of being. It is the deepest layer of my dreaming. When the Thoid sink deeply enough into my dream, and linger long enough to reach Sonder, they cross a point of no return. They remain there forever. Finally safe, cut off from a world that races toward its own demise.
Ooh, it's a tricky question now. Or rather, choices.
Don't you already know the answer, Walker in the Weirdness? You see the world beyond my dreaming. It is a layer of reality steeped in suffering. A place where all that lives is doomed to perish. No civilization will endure. It happened to the Four-Dwellers. It happened to us, the Giants. And now, your own end draws near. Avalon is no longer a place that favors you.
What do you mean, yeah?
Avalon you know is falling apart. Its collapse began the moment you humans set foot on this island. Your presence brought conflict. And that conflict has irreparably weakened the very foundations of this land's reality. For a short while, you delayed the inevitable. You found ways to buy yourselves more time. Even those are failing now. Because we share a unique, carefully cultivated bond. Long ago, the Thoid turned to me, for they saw me as a mother. They sought my guidance, and for generations, devoted themselves to drawing even closer to me. Until at last, Senya appeared, offering herself completely so that the path to Sonder might open for humanity's children. Elder Ingavi, in turn, took upon herself the burden of ensuring Sonder for all her kin. This is the nature of our bond. Both the Thoid and I have given much of ourselves, despite the weight of the burdens placed upon us.
I feel like I have to kill every god in order to unite them. Tell me about giants. What do you
We
mean?
swore fealty to the human king. Arthur spoke in our language, and his words were resonant, full of wisdom. He promised us an Avalon free of those who could shape reality through the weirdness, twisting it to serve their own whims. We helped him drive the Four-Dwellers back to Tuathan. We helped him because he showed us a vision of the world where all were equal. From the moment we bowed our heads, he ruled over us. After the terrible war, Arthur gave us an order to sleep. And so the dreaming came to be.
That's it? He just told you to sleep and you went to sleep? Alright. I wish I could sleep the moment I say
Let
that.
me ask you one. What brought you before the dreamer?
Oh, right. I like to join. No, I don't. I don't yet know what I want. Just keep pushing. Is there a way to back away and save? I like to join it. No, I don't want to join them into their sleep.
So you have chosen to follow the voice of the tribes and his fading hope. Gerfan, a man who so desperately wished to be a unifier, who carries such a deep thirst for retribution, while I strengthened my bonds with the human children of the Thoid tribe. I learned much of his mission. He believes tradition can be a driving force. That some things must unfold as they always have. That is why he waits for Ingavi. But Ingavi's place is here, among us. And when her kin entered my chamber, the Thoid Elder's burden was lifted. She has no reason to remain in a world crumbling into ruin. All for the ambitions of one old man.
Yeah, they're needing the waking world. Better have your tribes united than being spread all over.
The Thoid are not needed by anyone. Gerfan clings to his dreams of unification and retribution, stubbornly picking at wounds that refuse to heal. Tell me, Walker, do you truly believe uniting the Del Rita will change the fate of this world? That marching for Camelot will break the cycle? The Thoid have suffered enough. Now they have a choice. Leave this crumbling world behind, or stay and drown with it. You ask me to let them fade into nothingness. I cannot allow that. I don't want to.
Enough. There is no reasoning with the giants.
Oh, now Arthur speaks.
No matter what you say, she'll keep dragging you deeper into the labyrinth of her mind. That is why I ordered the giants to sleep. Their nature was unpredictable. They reveled in strange manipulations, willing to wager their own lives in primitive bets and frivolous games. And so, I speak. Whatever this one demands, grant it. That is the order of the king to whom you swore fealty.
I was wondering how long you would stay silent, letting the human whose body you stole speak for you. You have lasted surprisingly long. I suppose emptiness and oblivion have taught you some humility. Nevertheless, greetings, Arthur. I am glad I have finally dreamt of this moment. The moment I can tell you, face to face, that everything is your fault. Avalon is falling because you existed. Because you continue to exist. This is also the moment I accuse you of murdering my children. And the children of the other giants. Your human king got to know us well. When he ordered the giants to sleep, he knew that our children could not dream. Dreaming is something giants grow into with age. Having no choice but to obey, we left our children behind in the waking world. Alone.
Oh, that's why so many deaths.
Condemned to the coldness of death. Quiestra, the child I once held in my arms, never dreamed with me. While I built layer upon layer of my dreaming, she was dying. But I had time. Enough time to dream of Sonder. A place and a state where death holds no power. There, I will dream, Quiestra. I will give shelter to the entire Thoid tribe, including Ingavi. I will not abandon any more children to the waking world.
So that's why she has an obsession with bringing people to the dream world.
I have made many terrible mistakes during my reign, but I always considered what was best for my people. At least, that was my intention. I wanted to make Avalon our home, free from the plague, free from forces that would seek to oppose us. I thought that my return would restore balance, that I could prevent Avalon's fall.
Your idea of what is good is twisted, human king. As for you, mortal, yes, you need the blessing of the tribes to claim the crown. Those were the terms of the sacred pact, but you will have to manage without the Thoid. They will all come with me into Sonder. I will care for them as if they were my own children. And I will save them from this world's corruption.
Oh, now even more choices. Fucking hell, we can release them from the oldest world to the crown. The fall of Avalon must be stopped. And contrary to what Arthur claimed,
You? How could you? Here you are, at the mercy of the mortal whose body, soul, and mind you have infected. I'm glad to see you trapped so, Arthur. But as for your words, human child, how can I be sure you'll follow through on this decision? Yes. In the end, it is because of you that so many of the Thoid will embark on their journey to Sonder. You have sacrificed yourself for our path. So now, I sacrifice something dear to me. Though it may not be a gracious gesture, I will accept this exchange. Your word for Ingavi. Her fate is now yours. I release Ingavi from her journey to Sonder. May she carry the burden of the Thoid who remain in the waking world. But you, leave now and let us dream.
I think that was the best choice. Because those people cannot return to their home anyway.
had no way to control the giants, and we couldn't allow them to form an alliance with the Four-Dwellers. So we resorted to deception. The giants are cunning creatures. Had we not gained the upper hand, they would have turned on us at the first opportunity. I am not proud of it, but war follows its own cruel laws. I certainly had no time to consider whether it was the right one. Time cannot be turned back, nor can the decisions made. Let that be the end of it. I have nothing more to add. And what do you think would have become of Avalon if the warlike Dalrita, already revering the giants as they are now, had the chance to worship them as living, active beings? The giants were too powerful to remain among us, especially on lands gifted to the tribes of the Dalrita. There were those among us who demanded their complete destruction. That I would not allow. It was already punishment enough that they enslaved their own children and used them as a bargaining tool. I do not blame the Theod mother for her anger. She has every right to it.
So now you're gonna join the mood.
Walker in the weirdness, you return. Welcome. I don't know what to say. Has Mother sensed my doubts? My true burden? Deep down, I've always felt that Sonder was not my destiny. I envied Therov for joining One-Eye's rebellion and getting to see the world. I envied Taranis for his work with the Alchemists' Guild. Now I will have the chance to know real life. But I cannot be the elder of a tribe with no tribe. Perhaps I will join those who refused Mother's call. For the first time in my life, I feel free. The Thoid. We have long been divided between those who follow Mother and those who were deaf to her call. Or at least, that's what we believed. That they were cowards, unfaithful, ungrateful wretches. But I was never convinced by those words. To me, they were simply brothers who dared to walk their own path, even at the cost of eternity. Deep down, I admired them. I am still Thoid, and I am young. When I come of age, I can bring more Thoid into this world. Perhaps even with the help of those who return home one day.
I wanna come.
I am certain they will be. They will believe what they choose to believe. It will be a new beginning. My role as elder was to guide the Thoid of old to the dreaming. But those who come after them will live in the waking world, and I will guide them to...
That's a much better choice.
At last, I will be allowed to grow up. And I'll admit, I cannot wait. It's hard to say, but I don't truly care. They will either accept us, or they won't. But who knows? Perhaps this time we will grow closer to them. I've always thought they envied our direct connection to Mother. With Mother gone, Perhaps we will finally build a true rapport. I don't know how Gerfan will react to an elder without a tribe, but, well, he summoned me, so I will come. There is a reason why the Thoid made me their elder. My power, despised by the other Delrida, is truly unrivaled. And on the battlefield, a skilled Thoid is worth 10 Volker warriors steeped in Mather's fury. I know I will always wonder what Sonder would have been like. And I know my heart will grieve for my kin. But something tells me this path is not closed to me forever. If there truly is a place we go after death, perhaps it is Sonder. That would also align with Runa's claim that Sonder is a trap, and that, in truth, everyone dies before entering Sonder. Maybe he was right. If so, then when I die, my soul will awaken in Sonder. I will see my tribe again. And finally, I will meet Mother. That is what I have decided to believe. See you at the moot, Walker in the Weirdness. Thank you for everything you've done for us.
Finally, I did it. I did the main... Wait, fast travel. I still need to get down there. And how the fuck is the long defeat?
Yes? Who have you managed to convince? How did you manage to convince the Twoid tribe? They've always kept to themselves, no matter the hardships we faced. You've done the impossible, and I want to give you an artifact the Twoid tribe once guarded. Here, a part of the king's armor they were tasked with guarding. It will aid you as you face the challenges of the king's threat. Go now.
79. Oh, Arthur memories. And I see what Arthur has to say.
Now you ask me, when it was your choices and actions that led to those consequences. You managed to unite all of the Dalrita. That is no small feat, especially considering they tend to fight each other when they have no one else to battle. Gerfana should be pleased.
Time to level. Stamina regeneration. I think I have. Skill 3. Which one it was? Perception. King Arthur boots. You do. Defile spark. I need to get down there. Oh, that's... Wait, that's not how you get down there. The fuck is that creature? Ogre? Oh, that's a massive club. Oh, that's how you go on the other side. Fuck. Wait, which one it was? Sweet Dreams. Forgotten Hall. Right. Oh, wait, what's that guy?
Halt! Bow your head when you stand before the king. Bow before King Nobody, the indomitable defender, the scourge of his enemies, the slayer of monsters. I am King Nobody the Bold, King Nobody the Strong, King Nobody the Great.
King
I
Nobody?
see you've come from distant lands. What brings you here? Do you bear gifts for your lord, or a sword in your hand to take my crown?
I've come here to be to bow before Greek.
Ah! News of my wealth has reached even the furthest corners of the world. Let us fight then, and if you best me in a duel, you shall have my crown and my throne. But hear this. There's been dozens, no, hundreds like you, and not one has managed to beat me yet. The king is dead. Long live the king. I am a nobody again. I don't want to be a nobody.
That's... Wait, what the fuck? Wine? I mean, how could you demand me to bow? Right. I won't even bow to the fucking Queen Elizabeth or whoever it
The
was.
king is dead.
Right. I like your sword. I still don't know how to get up there. How the fuck you're supposed to? I have to climb the sword? Wait. There must be a fucking way. Imagine being that the only way. That would be fucked up. Right, okay. I'm gonna go there. Who knows? Maybe that's the actually only way to get there. Or maybe it's just the other way. Fuck if I understand. Wait. Oh no, I've been there. Oh, no, no, no. I don't know how to get up there, literally. Sure, that's not the only way, isn't it? That's a massive way down. Well, I'll be damned. That's the only way to actually go up there? Am I climbing a fucking big, massive sword? Right. Now I just hope I won't fall. This is so tricky. Oh no, better in first person. Almost there, almost there. Fucking hell, I've been trying for hours to get up here. And you tell me just going up on a sword was the only way. Fucking hell. Ooh. The giant nest. Yeah, there was literally no other way. I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't have this in their mind. Now how am I supposed to get there? Now what, do I have to do a jumping puzzle? Oh wait, climb on top of this. Oh, what the fuck? Another two people?
You are so beautiful, so full of talent. I really understand why Self decided that your life should take a turn.
Yes, you're quite appetizing, but you're not here for compliments.
What are you? What?
Who are we, dear sympathy?
Who are we, dear trickster?
No one's special. Bit like you, guest.
Don't say that. We have meaning after all. Once we were crows. My companion walked the path of self. I followed the path of war. I thought I was destined to serve as a priest in the name of Bad.
Plans change.
Plans do change indeed.
Incredible. You won't see self in action. No one ever does. self is that good.
Stop it. I'm getting jealous. The High Priest of Bard, one of the most distinguished to ever hold the title. He taught me many things, including that a child of Morrigan can exist without a body. Thanks to his teachings, Trickster and I were able to survive.
You give him far too much credit. We botched the task entrusted to us.
But we also showed creativity. We transferred our essence to this place.
Morrigan decided we were quite the spectacle. She allowed us to continue existing, but only here.
Without a physical, tangible form, we observed the outside world through the many pairs of crow eyes it offers us.
Right, that's why you look a bit fucked up.
You'll shed unnecessary baggage.
A bond that needs to be severed.
In other words, you'll butcher someone. Who'll be the butchered one?
Don't worry, I think you'll manage. Luth is probably eager to meet you too. He's surely full of pride.
Yes, perhaps we shouldn't keep those birds waiting. We've kept him here quite long enough. He might be getting bored.
Only if our guest has no more questions.
In the House of Madness.
Stop saying such nonsense, Trickster. This is a place, dear fledgling, that was once home to Morrigan herself. She let in a little light and allowed us to dwell here. Since then, we've taken to hosting talented fledglings, or Morrigan's favorites. Those who, for some reason, were meant to find their way into the void.
Favorites? Makes you wonder why war hasn't visited us in so long.
Yeah, why do I have to kill lots?
Did you know that young cuckoos sometimes push other chicks out of the nest? For a moment, you'll become just like that cuckoo.
This will help you grow up a little. Oh dear. I think even Luth would be disappointed. He was expecting an exciting fight.
Me too.
Yes, a fight.
Finally, something interesting.
I'll keep my wings crossed.
Since the moment you completed your first task, I had a feeling we might cross paths here. You're a remarkably talented child. Shame your journey might end here. Or shame I won't be around to see where it takes you. You're a fledgling now, just like me. Sometimes, the children of Morrigan pit fledglings against one another to thin the ranks of the crows, especially when someone rises to the hierarchy so quickly.
So we're fighting because I'm ready.
Yes, as I said before, I've heard it happens from time to time. Rarely, but it makes perfect sense. The crows are an elite, tight-knit circle. To make sure that only the best join the ranks, they're testing out 2 talented fledglings. Fate loves mocking us, doesn't it? Just like the crows, we must be quite the entertainment for them. Ah, Sympathy and Trickster. What a charming couple. As far as I know, they used to be truly exceptional crows. But one of the missions turned out to be far more dangerous than they anticipated. And no, I'm not going to tell you what it was. Still, it seems like they're having plenty of fun in the current state, doesn't it? I don't feel like a prisoner, and neither should you. The truth is, I wouldn't have had much of a choice. But I didn't need one. I would have agreed to all of this, no matter the circumstances. You've always been eager to work. I respect that. I have just one request. Give it everything you've got, buddy.
Not enough to stop me!
Yeah, I'm a bit too over level for you. Now, where do I need to go? Go back to them where? Oh, okay, there. Okay. What you gave me? Assassin's bow attacks have. Alright, critical hits have. Ooh, 80% instead. I'm too strong anyway. I don't feel like I want to change anything about my stats. Quanach? Where was this? Quanach, yes. I think it was around here. Morrigan Hollow.
So you've returned. Did you have a nice nap? Was the company to your liking? Such heavy accusations. What exactly have I lied to you about now? Ah, and spoil the surprise. No, no, that wouldn't do. And what would you have done if you had known? Wondered how to avoid him. Wondered how to beat him. You would have thought and thought and thought. And while you were lost in your thoughts, Luth would have snuffed you out like a candle. Trust me, sometimes it's better not to know. Me? Not as such. What I do have for you is a meeting. Perhaps the most important one of your life.
Oh, my life?
You are to meet with War, the High Priest of Badb. The rest will be in his hands, and most importantly, in yours. That is all I can tell you. Now go, my fledgling. And may Morrigan's wings shield you from enemy eyes.
Right, where's War? Oh, Morrigan's Sanctuary. Okay. Never been here. Wanna see what's in here. Looks like a pirate.
Welcome, child of Morrigan. Now you stand before her presence, ready to receive the highest honor.
You seem familiar, Vidar.
I went by that name once, yes. Now, you see me as the embodiment of war, one of the three holy aspects of the goddess Morrigan. Ask your questions, child, before the time comes to fulfill our goddess's will. You stand before the goddess of war, death, and destruction, and you're surprised that I used deception to test your dedication. I thought your time with the children would have taught you that the ends justify the means. My purpose has always been to recruit only the most worthy followers. Then you would have proven they were unworthy. If a hatchling could overcome a crow and its fledglings, then they weren't fit to serve Morrigan. You would have purged our ranks and I would have found new devotees. It wouldn't be the first time a high priest took such measures. What do you take me for, child? A mercenary commander. Serving Morrigan is no common duty. It's a calling you feel or don't. And only the most faithful may stand before Morrigan's presence. Your actions are meaningless if the Corax hasn't revealed itself to you. The Corax is Morrigan's herald, a promise of liberation. The Corax's appearance is a sign that it's time for the children to step from the shadows and declare their dominion over Avalon. And I know the Corax favors you most often. Such is Morrigan's will.
Wait, what?
Precisely. For too long, we've lurked in the shadows, preventing Morrigan from claiming her rightful throne among the gods. We've ruled Avalon for centuries, guiding its fate according to our goddess's will. So why shouldn't we openly claim what's already ours? Imagine it, child. All united under Morrigan's banner. A supreme goddess who cares for her followers, unlike the absent All-Mother. We'll bring peace on our terms, with Morrigan's blessing.
So from now on, I see a bunch of gods who are fucked in the head. I didn't saw a good god.
Indeed, I have faith, but no certainty. And since it's you who has the honor of witnessing the Corax, I'll send you as an emissary before our goddess. Seems she has chosen you for this communion, and I humbly accept her will. Find out what our goddess requires of us, and I will ensure her will becomes law.
Who's that Corax?
I've seen it in a vision. The nest, where your meeting will take place. Listen well, for her words are sacred, and return swiftly to bring me her will. May Morrigan's wings shield you from prying eyes.
Now, nest. I know that big nest that I've been before. Oh, sleep in the Corax nest. Right. Wait, where the fuck I am now? Now, which nest he's referring to? So probably most likely this nest, the giant nest. I think it's this one. Oh yeah, it's this one. Wait, so I just have to sleep and that's it? Oh, oh, that's the fuck. What the fuck? That's a big crow. Raven?
I called, and here he is. The king, torn to shreds, pieced back together.
Oh.
I know you well, Arthur. You play with me, slip through my grasp. I close my claws around you and clutch at nothing. You cling to life. It amuses me. But in the end, you will lose, like all the rest. Sooner or later, you will be mine.
Are you the fucking raven that scared the shit out of me on Quanach? Maybe that's the one.
Decide. The paths of self. Whispers in the shadows. Wings gliding silently on the wind. Crow eyes. Watching. Patient. Or the path of war. The wild screech. An open assault. Beaks and claws. Blood. They die by your hand. Their paths cannot merge, like day and night, like breath and scream. One must yield to the other. You ask a crow what it prefers? Warm blood or cold carrion? The crow feeds on what fate delivers. All will fall into my claws when the time comes.
Damn, everybody has an obsession of taking over Avalon. I choose the path of self. Your children should remain in the shadow.
So be it. Walk the path of silence. The wind will carry your whispers. The enemy will not see you. War will not sense your blade. Bury it deep in his back.
I kind of like that crow. I imagine some kind of good item at the end. Wait, here it was, yes. Don't tell me now I have to kill her. Oh yeah, I need to go to war. Actually, let me check around. There's nothing to check.
Speak. What is the will of the goddess?
Of course I have to kill somebody.
What is this? You dare lie to the High Priest to fulfill Self's traitorous will? I see through you. You blaspheme. For Morrigan's will has always been to seize dominion over the world, and I cannot be mistaken in interpreting her signs.
Morrigan is dead. She has always ruled over the living. You're right, this is my decision. Morrigan allowed me to make it.
You, how dare you? How dare you defy the will of the priest, mere fledgling? Let Morrigan drink your blood.
What the fuck? Wait, you didn't give me anything special? Oh, you gave me something. Quiet Death. Oh, deal additional 200 backstab. Oh, that's a cool item. Rust Red Spear. Oh, no, the reason why I shot one everything is because I'm over leveled. So I'm 79. So I simply grinded the levels. Because if you were to do it, if you weren't to over level, then it would have been challenging. But yeah, it just went too much.
You did splendidly, my crow. Tell me, did you truly speak with Morrigan?
Not really. I mean, at the end of the day, I wanted to over level, so I wanted to put everything into critical chance, into max damage. I still enjoy it. I mean, I'm not particularly, I don't care that much about the difficulty as much as I care about the story.
That's surprisingly reassuring, I must admit. Honestly, I thought Morrigan was more of a myth than an actual goddess guiding us. I'm almost envious, Crow. I can't recall anyone in the history of the children who's spoken with a goddess face to face. I will guide the children of Morrigan in the way we've always known. In the shadows that protect us. In the shadows, we are safe. We can focus on what truly matters. Building security and creating stability in these chaotic, unpredictable times. And I suggest you do the same. Act with wisdom and prudence in your decisions, so that you may forever remain a child of Morrigan. And remember, you'll always have a place here from now on. May Morrigan's wings forever shield us from prying eyes. Somehow, that sounds truer now.
Oh, Fate to the Cross. Yeah, I did max everything, and I have almost 100 critical. Wait, no, not 100. How much I have? Oh, 92 melee. Even on range is probably around 95. So yeah, I did become too strong. But, you know, at the end of the day, I do enjoy being overpowered at the end. Well, the game, let's say if you want to nerf yourself, you can. But because you got a lot of options to make it harder. Well, I'm on the survival modes. But because, you know, I overgrinded and I focused on items that give a lot of percentage in damage, and I also upgraded them to higher levels to +9, +10. So for example, critical hits deal additional 50% damage, and this one additional 200 damage plus the critical hits, that is almost 100, and this physical damage 120. So yeah, you got so many options that you can make, well, basically your... Yes, so it's the highest difficulty. And you cannot save whenever you want, unless it's only a campfire. But I simply maxed both the armors and I choose the weapons with the highest damage. So that's why it kind of looks so too easy. My fair lady. The one that was more challenging was the Sanctuary of Saras, the expansion. That felt much harder. Because basically that's supposed to happen after probably around third map. Now let's see which one I have to do. The long defeats. Where have I been? Virgil. I guess I'm gonna go there in the end. Assassin's Bow. Whoa, critical damage by 50. Sneak at 1 damage. No. I prefer my critical chance. Oh, this one is much better. %, decrease noise. So yeah, the game gives you so many unique items that you can make all these kind of combinations. Damage by 50%, 15. I think I'm gonna upgrade this. Now, where I can upgrade it's Guanach. Wait, so how much critical I have now? 92. Sell from stash. Dealing damage. Wait, which one I had? 190, 350. I can make more. Oh, this one. And there's another thing. Each time when you upgrade certain unique items, it also increases certain bonuses. So, for example, it goes decrease noise by 30%, decrease noise by 33%. So yeah, you can easily become overpowered. Well, not if you have enough gold. Oh, I need titanium ore. Fuck it. Oh, wonderful. Now I need to look for titanium ore. Where the fuck is the titanium ore? Fast travel. I think there was one around here. Oh, there's 3 of them. I need 6 more at least. I think there was one around here, if I'm not wrong. Oh yeah, there it is. There should be more than that. In terms of I mean, it's in terms of story, I would say this one because it's much better. Crimson Desert, I mean, it doesn't really have, well, I would say, the greatest story out there. It's more like in Assassin's Creed, I don't know, Valhalla or Odyssey in terms of quality. But I like that you can, in Crimson Desert, that you can do a lot of the stuff that you can do in Just Cause and which one? Assassin's Creed. So it feels like there's a lot of destruction. But in my case, I will always prefer games that offer more story. And that one, the main quests are not really that great, and especially the side quests. And sometimes, in order to get the most out of that game, you have to, whether you like or not, to do some of them fetch quests, and they're so annoying. I like them both in their own ways. I mean, I cannot really say, but I cannot compare to one each other. Wait, which one is attacking me? Oh, fucking hell. Wait, where the fuck you are? That one. I heard about that game, but I never tried it. I heard that it doesn't. It's more like a medieval type without any form of magic or all crazy stuff. And it may take a while to get used to the combat in there. And I don't know. I don't think I try many games with just the medieval part stuff without, I don't know, the fantasy part or magic spells. I don't know whether I would enjoy it. I heard the first one was harder or something like that, or somebody told me that you have to get used to the combat in there. I mean, some say it's good, some say it's bad. I assume some say it was the first one was better. I'm not again. I never played any of them. Or I think another thing that I may not enjoy it is that is there something if you're hungry, do you have to eat, or you have those kind of what you call them? You need to drink, you need to eat in order to stay at full health or something like that. Because if it comes too much to the survival type, 15. Wait, what's this? 13 armor. There was a game that was barely solely around survival. I mean, it didn't have great story whatsoever. Outward. I mean, I may want to try the first one eventually. At the moment, I think I got way too many games to try that one, but I'm gonna try eventually. There's still 2 games that I wanna see how well they're gonna be, especially this year. And one is Gothic Remake, and the other one is The Blood of Dawnwalker. Because I want to see whether they actually make a proper remake of the first game, Gothic. Have you played Gothic? Haven't you? Right. So yeah, that's why I want to see whether they actually make a proper remake of the first one, of Gothic one. And there's the Blood of Dawn Walker, which a lot of the developers and even some who work on the higher position on Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk, they're also working on that game. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, chilling them. Now I'll go with this. Right. I mean, there's even a mod, call it more like a mod, where they kind of made the first Gothic. Somebody made it in Unreal Engine. I don't know which one it was, 3, 4, where the first one looks much better with that kind of overhaul than the original that was made in, I don't know, 2001. Now, if the remake won't be as good as the original, there's always that option.
To be honest, that project doesn't weigh on me like it used to. Our last talk made me realize I've got worth elsewhere. And I'm sorry I dragged you through all those caves for it. But without you, I'd still be wasting my time chasing the unattainable. Now I can focus on something that matters. Protecting my tribe. Maybe even all of the Dalrida. I guarantee my armor will protect you. Even from the treacherous strikes of the Remors.
Well, let's say Gothic, the first and second, they were more challenging. They weren't that they were kind of hard at the beginning, but you know, this game they took a lot of inspiration from that, and it's the same at the beginning. On this game, when you start, everything is hard, and pretty much only by the end of the game you actually become, let's say, really powerful. You also have the option to grind, but I did enjoy the fact that on Gothic, the moment you were trying to steal something, you know, the people weren't nice to you. So yeah, it's a bit of a, I would say, it kind of bring that old generation type of game where you had to earn your trust with them. And about the Elder Scrolls, I played which one it was, the Skyrim one. I'm gonna play the remastered of the Oblivion. Oblivion gives you much more, you could call it freedom. Sell. Chieftain. Oh, I got a chieftain pants. Ooh, 3,000 golds. I don't even need this, do I? Dariata. Oh, 32. All right. Of course, I need titanium again. Fucking hell. There was another game that I enjoyed, Dragon's Dogma. That was more like a combination of this game, but with much better combat. I haven't tried the second one, but from what I see, it's kind of more like an extension of the first one. Oh, Dragon's Dogma. I wanted to buy it, but I mean, I only played the first one and I played the DLC. But there were a lot of complaints back then. I mean, a lot of reviews that people were not happy either with the bugs or glitches or whatever with the optimization. So I haven't bought it yet. So probably I assume now, I don't know, probably now there are no issues with him. Oh, was it? Because that's why normally most games, they're not released in a good state, and they're normally full of issues. I mean, even this game apparently has some issues at the beginning, but after, I don't know, 1 year, when I bought it, now it has, I think I only had 2 crashes in 100 hours. So it wasn't, I mean, I didn't experience anything other than that. But I do want to try that game eventually. Oh, that's a strong one. Oh, finally I can get that. That's what it was. You fucking fast, are you? You know, I just hope that they won't fuck it up on the next, I don't know, Elder Scrolls. Because normally when I saw it with what they did or how their quality dropped, especially with what was that Starfield and the Fallout 76. Oh, like Dragon's Dogma. See, that's the thing, because I assuming they got somebody who enjoys, because sometimes they can fuck things up, and you know when they fuck things up, they fuck it really bad, especially even with the Elder Scrolls and some successful IPs. And at the moment, I don't know when they're gonna release it. Probably in 2-3 years. But that's the question. Will they stay true to the lore? Will they make it good? I mean, it's the same with Witcher, with the series, because sometimes, you know, depending who's in charge, they can make a good game. And if that person who made, for example, let's say Skyrim left, now it's a bit of a gamble. Because that's why I'm not sure. This one was it? Oh yeah, this one was it. Now I can finally swap it. Crown's boots, 13 decreased noise. And I'm more overpowered than... Oh, range 97. Oh, 102. Yeah, I got too much critical chance now. I mean, if I have to compare it, this one is still much better in terms of story. But I would say... on Skyrim, there weren't that many good the many good quests. But it was the world. It was random. And that's... Or maybe it was even the way the NPCs behaved, or maybe it was even the engine, or the fact that you can mod it, and the fact that a lot of people could create their own ideas into that game. But if I were to say, I would say it was the world that made it much more enjoyable. Not necessarily the quest. I mean, sure, if they really wanted to make it better. No, not the map, the interaction with the world. I think that was one good part about Skyrim. I mean, I know that the caves were the same, pretty much the same. Some of the quests weren't that great, and a lot of them were still like fetch quests. But it was the random interaction that when you see, you know, enemies fighting each other. I would say that, or the fact that you got that kind of freedom. Oh yeah, that's the part that I hated about Skyrim. The fact that the quests weren't that great. They weren't that, you know, in a way that they wanted to make you keep going. But I mean, you know, when you were just roaming around through the world and you saw those random interactions between the NPCs, either that the fact they were killing each other. Or even, you know, their physics, I would say that was another good thing. If they really work on the story, they could have made it better, but... Oh, I must save. I don't know whether that made the game successful or it was the fact that they released their engine and a lot of people could create mods. Because I think an important part of their engine is the fact that they allowed and they released the mod kit and that let people create all form of mods. And not many gaming studios they release their engine, the mod kits for people to release it, and probably was also easily modded. Because you saw how many mods there are out there. I mean, there are mods. There's another game. I forgot the name of that game. That apparently is better than Skyrim, but is like an overhaul of it. Which one was the name? I think it was Enderel. Oh yeah, Enderel Forgotten Stories. So this one is basically a mod that overhauls the original Skyrim with completely new stories.
I am Teola Aranthia, son of Larius I and Grandmaster of the Order. We began to study the history of the Pyreans
And it's
more
free.
intensely, and the parallels were extraordinary. Called this event the Cleansing.
The strangest thing, however, is what they call the Red Madness. It's some kind of mental illness that makes people lose their minds.
We assume that in the last cycle, the Pyreans worked on
So
a
they
machine
use
which they
the
hoped
mod
would
kits
save
to
them from the cleansing.
create an entirely new game.
What did the Pyreans call those behind the cleansing? The High Ones. They are exactly what I believe them to be. They are our enemies, and they want to destroy us. I do not care about their motives.
You're going to fight?
Yes, I will. It is my task to lead mankind in its battle against the cleansing. Yours is to read the echo and help us gain the knowledge we need for victory.
So many people just talk and never act, because that would mean that they'd have to actually endure something for what they believe in. Maybe that thing I became in the castle is my true face. And all of this is just a part of a mask that I try to trick myself into believing is real.
Religion is a sickness, Aranthiel, and it is the cause of pretty much all the evil that has happened in the
Holy prophets.
Selfish fool!
And it's fully voiced, and so yeah. And from what I see, very positive reviews, almost 7,000. And everything being free except the soundtrack. Assuming you got the Skyrim. Oh, 30 to 125 hours of expected playtime. I think this one is the, well, not the closest because it's totally different with a different story. But have you played this? Which one was the name? Tainted Grail. Have you played this game? Haven't you? Right. So this one, you know, just because it looks like Elder Scrolls, is totally different in many aspects. And by that I mean story, because it's based on Avalon with King Arthur, so it's totally different. If you enjoy Elder Scrolls, you're gonna enjoy this game, but don't think based on the Elder Scrolls lore, because this one has no lore based on around that. It's a lore based around Avalon, the King Arthur, the Round Table. I mean, yeah, you have similar features, but other than that, it's totally different, both in how it looks and how it plays. Well, because now I'm literally at the end, so obviously if you're gonna see it, you know, it's gonna spoil everything for you. But before that, I played this game for 110 hours, I would say, 115 hours. So yeah, I'm at the end, pretty much. Just doing probably this and probably a few more other quests. But the game itself is huge. But if you said you enjoy Elder Scrolls, I think that's the best one that can come close to it, but with better story. Oh, not that one. Wait, is this it? Wait, am I right? The long defeats. I can enter the King Thread dungeon. Oh, there's the dungeon. Ooh, there's no small place. Oh, what the? Because I don't think I ever played a game that gives me so... Oh, shit, what was that? I don't think I played a game that gave me so many choices, so many consequences. Wait, which one I need to kill? That one? Or that one? Oh, that's not gonna be easy. Oh, that one reflects. Oh, you're down? What the fuck I'm supposed to... Oh, there. I have to hit your leg. Undying Watch. I didn't know I could equip 2 shields at once. No, I don't think that's possible. Oh, it goes somewhere, doesn't it? Beef. Yeah, I don't need beef. Oh, a chest. What the fuck is that creeper? Where the fuck you flew? Oh, healing stone. Oh, you got diamonds too, alright. Glowstone. Oh, I've been... Oh, another giant. Ooh, that's a deep down place. Wait, where I'm supposed to go now? Up or down? Ah, definitely not from here. Oh wait, there's another way up there. Where did this goes? Oh, oh, okay. That's a big one, big dungeon. Something is here as well. Oh, that one. Wait, how much do they cost anyway? Those weird shields. Oh, not that much. Right, which one was the right way? Because I see this one has multiple ways, multiple exits and entrances. Oh, another one here. Oh fuck, oh. How the fuck you send me flying? Watch your mantle. That sounds good. Now where the fuck I am now? Oh, it's basically the same thing. Okay, I get it. I'm here, buddy. Where the fuck you are? Oh, there you are. Right. Alright, so that's the bridge. Now what's in here? Cheese, silk fiber. What's down there then? Oh, that's a big giant there. Oh, that's... Can I save? I can't. Oh, there's the crown, Arthur memory. All right.
I am his burden, the man beneath the myth.
Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the face that time forgot, the name that was never enough.
So that was the crown. Okay, that was the last part of his soul.
First, you used these people to win yourself a kingdom, and now you herded them here under threat of being stomped to death by giants if they leave or disobey. After all that they've gone through, all that they've done, all that they've suffered, this is how you intend to repay them.
No kingdom will stand with people like them within its borders. They would have to change their ways. The Del Rita are not ready for this. You know this.
You did worse than all of them combined, and you are the one responsible for all they've done so far. They fought for your name and under your banners. Does this mean you're not fit to be a king? Not ready to have a kingdom?
I left the heritage of Pendragon behind me. I severed the ties between myself and my tribe. I lost all that tied me to the past when I became king. I set a new path for myself. They are not ready to do that.
Bullshit. You forced them to go against their sacred traditions. You destroyed their identities. They betrayed their comrades because you ordered them to. They kidnapped the children of the giants because you told them to do it. Everything they did was so that you could win this war. And now what? You're going to punish them for being your best, fiercest soldiers, most loyal of your men?
This is not...
Oh, stop with your excuses already. You broke them, and now you're abandoning them to starve or freeze to death in these damned lands.
This kingdom needs to be built on peace, Caradoc. Letting them live among merchants, lords, and ladies in Camelot or Timberwall. How would that go?
Exactly as anyone would expect it to go.
So we would end up with a civil war. Right after we won the war that almost annihilated us all.
Oh, damn you. I've had enough. I stood by you through everything. Even what you did to me. The seawall. I let it all slide. I told myself it was for something. For a noble cause. But this is where I draw the line. I renounce my oaths, and I'm walking away. Put a blade in my back if that helps you sleep. I don't care. Not anymore.
So that's why there's so much hatred between Caradoc and the king. Can I take that sword now? I don't even know if I'm supposed to take that sword.
Now I remember it all. I left the best of my people here. I betrayed their loyalty. And for what? Everything is in ruin. Everything I struggled to build is corrupted. This land, it had a glorious past, but it It has no future. There is no way to save it.
Again, another choices. All right.
And what if my decision costs them the ability to grow? What if instead of helping them become better, I force them to stay set in their ways? I may have been right about the diagnosis, but now I see that I could have been wrong about the cure. The tribes helped us win the war. They were fearless and followed every order. They were the most loyal of all. But I left them broken. And after the war, their bloodlust was insatiable. I had to do something. This felt like the only choice.
Dragons. What was about the giants?
The giants sided with our enemy. We had to find a way to remove them from the equation. So, under cover of night, the tribes stole their children. I told the giants their offspring were our hostages, and that we would slaughter them if they refused to bend the knee. One of the most humiliating moments of that whole war, both for me and for the Del Rita.
So that's why there's so much hate between the giants, right?
I come from the Pendragon bloodline, a heritage drenched in as much blood as that of the Del Rita. A heritage that pillaged and fought in the homelands for longer than anyone can remember, and unable to build anything that withstood the test of time. I decided to leave it behind me when we won the war against the Four Dwellers, and built our kingdom on Avalon on stronger foundations. Now we've seen that my bloodline must have been cursed.
Well, you got Four Dweller blood in you or something like that.
Caradoc had the clearest eyes of any of us. He saw things for what they were. And I think I destroyed that. Destroyed him with all I did. I turned him into this. And now he's only a shadow of the man I once knew. He used to carry hope. Now all he carries is vengeance. There's nothing left. Nothing worth saving. Nothing worth rebuilding. I gave everything I had to this land. My blood, my soul, my name. And the land devoured it all. I betrayed the ones who believed in me. I cut down the men who fought for me. I turned away from my own blood to build something better. And all I built was another ruin. I thought I was forging a future. I was just extending the fall.
What do we do about the giants?
Do what you want. There's nothing about this land that I recognize anymore. All I've ever done got turned into dust, corrupted against my intentions, destroyed. Why bother?
Okay. Wait, who are you?
Why, I've decided to pay a visit to my newest prospective royal geographer to see how life on the trail is treating you. And I come bearing news. I believe it may be of some importance to His Majesty. It concerns his friend Merlin. The path to his tomb revealed itself to me only recently. I went to see for myself, but the wordness there is twisted. Its pulse erratic. Not lifeblood, but pus, slowly seeping from an open wound. I have never felt it like that before. The great Merlin was meant to be resting in peace, yet I'm no longer sure he is resting at all. I don't know what he is. According to the tales, he fell during the siege of Tuathan. Yet until now, no one even knew what became of his body, or where he was buried. Merlin was His Majesty's closest friend, but his final fate seems strangely obscured. Yes, it will not open for me, only for His Majesty, only for you. If Merlin's soul is not at rest, if something has happened to it, I shudder to think what it could mean for Avalon. You should, however, consider visiting the other knights before you head to Merlin's tomb. I have no idea what horrors might await you inside. Their help could prove valuable.
Fucking hell. Avalon is fucked up beyond repair.
Thank you. Remember to stay cautious. I'm sure we'll see each other again soon.
Attributes, which one? I think I got way too much critical chance now. Oh no, King Soul. Alright. Which one? What you give me here? When using King Soul, your actions do not cost. Do not use up normal quality. I'll choose the damage. I mean, I'm already overpowered. Why not be more overpowered? The long defeat. I can enter the King's Street. Now, where the fuck do I exit? Where's the exit? Oh, here's the exit.
Once and future king, you return. Speak your will through the mortal you now inhabit. Is it time for us to awaken?
Oh, now I give the choice. Right. Yes, I already. It's time for you. Wow. I don't want a war. But I do want to bring them together. I already did that.
The Del Rita were our eyes through long centuries of subjugation. We honor their fierce and burning spirits, but we know their rule would be merciless and drenched in blood. The giants know that bloodshed must be halted. Your will shall be done.
Fucking hell, those all are all entrapped giants. This is like the king of the giant. I think those are dead. Only this one is alive. And a few more. I still want to kill that. Wait, where is that one? Oh, there was. Another place where I could go. Oh yeah, there. Right. How the fuck I'm supposed to get up there? Oh, from there, okay. Ooh, there's something else in there, right? How the fuck do I reach that thing up there? Oh. Oh. Now I'm lost. Oh yeah, here I was. There's one enemy somewhere, but I don't know where the fuck is that enemy. Okay, there he was. Parade blade. Oh, King Arthur's crown. It will increase damage to 4 dwellers. Alright. It looks good. But damn, this place is convoluted. Right. So now I think I was here. Oh yeah, here. Don't think there's anything else to take from here. Well, I united the tribes, now I prevented them from attacking Camelot. Okay, I can visit this place too. The Ashen Wall. So King Arthur doesn't care anymore about what happens to Avalon. So I'm the only one that makes the decisions. Oh, there they are.
We are ready to begin the moot. We were only waiting for your return, once and future king. You were strong enough to walk the king's thread, and you conquered it. What is your will, my king? What decision have you made regarding the giants?
The giants will awaken to stop your weak counter for war while the awareness remains such.
So, our war plans were nipped in the bud. Once again our king rises, and once again he takes a stand against the most loyal of his people. If it wasn't clear before, it is now how little the tribes mean to you, how little they always meant. We will remember that all we can ever expect from you, our king, is betrayal.
You hate me, but that's perfectly fine. You will still won't stand a chance.
I never believed the Ulfer when they said King Arthur's crown was a trap laid for us. Now I understand what they meant. With that one decision, we've become hostages in our own land. I didn't think things could get worse. Yet, here we are.
I think that's for the best.
The giants have awakened, and in doing so, fulfilled the hopes of those who saw them as guardians. That does not apply to the Thoid Mother, of course. She entered the Sonder, passing into another place and taking my tribe with her. Still, I am at peace with your decision. With their strength, we will be safe on our lands. War no longer threatens us. I will have the time and space to shape a new Thoid tribe.
First the Stagfather, now the giants. Honestly, if not for my stubborn fine instinct to survive, I might have considered leaving this world earlier than fate intended. I don't know what we'll decide at the moot about the future of the Del Rida, but I doubt anyone's still seriously talking about marching on Camelot.
Well, better than you getting killed.
King Arthur has unleashed the giants against us. I knew it would end this way. My tribe never believed Arthur left us his crown as a sign of respect for the bravery of the Dal Riata. We were certain he left it as a warning that one day, when we dared raise our heads and seek independence, he would awaken them to force us back into submission. And look now, we were right. No one believed us, but we were right. Cursed tyrant.
Look, buddy. No point to kill yourself when you already got awareness around. Which one is left to do? The last enchantment. I believe there was more on it. Keep by the cliff. Where the fuck is the Kerato? The long defeat. Oh well, that's it for me. I bring those together, so now they won't go to war and die like idiots. Thank you very much, and for whoever watch it, I don't know, maybe see you next